Good morning. Hello. Oh! Lost. Facebook, I've lost your. There we go. Morning. Hiya. Just having a few issues. As normal. Hope you're okay. Good morning. Hello. Just about to get started. I'm trying to just line things up. It's not working very well. There we go. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Hello. Hope everyone's okay. Hello, everybody. How are you? Could I have a smiley emoji if you have some boys and girls watching with you today? Just lets me know. Hello, Facebook. Who's on Facebook? So before we start, big apologies to Facebook this morning. Hi, Pam. Big apologies on Facebook this morning. It is really fuzzy, and that is because I've cracked the iPad screen. So I'm in trouble. Instagram, we're okay. Touch wood, not cracked you yet. iPad, I managed to crack, so it goes right across the camera, so I'm gonna have to replace that one. Good morning. Hello. I can see that there are loads of boys and girls watching today, which is lovely. Hello to you all. Can you give me a big hello? Hi guys. Hello. Lovely to see you here. I've not seen you for ages, have I? Hi. Playing and feeding at the same time. What can go wrong? Nothing will go wrong. It will be absolutely fine. It will be fine. Hello, Elliot. I'm getting lots of nice hellos this morning. Hello, hello, hello. Hello to you all. I hope you're all okay. Can you give me a nice big wave with two hands? Because we're going to use our hands today, guys. So let's get them warmed up. Can you give me a nice big wave? Say hello. Can you give me a nice big wave and say hello? Give me a really low wave and say hello. Yeah, I can see lots of you are waving. Good morning. So this morning we are going to be using our hands for our little activity. I'm going to share with you what we're doing today. Now, your grown-ups should hopefully have the things ready for today's activity, but don't worry if you don't. You've got plenty of time. We can be doing something while the grown-ups run around and grab it all for you. We need very little today. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need, good morning everybody, hello. The first thing you're going to need for our activity today are just some strips of card or paper, any strips, okay? I've got them in different colours. Wonder what colour you have. What colour card and paper are you using today? Can you show me? I'm going to use, I wonder what colour I'll start with. I might start with a yellow. I'm going to start with yellow. I really like yellow. What's your favourite colour? Can you tell your grown-up your favourite colour? And can I challenge you? Can you think of something that is the same as that colour? I've got yellow, so I'm thinking of maybe the sunshine or maybe the sand on a beach. What colour have you got? And what can you think of that is that colour? I wonder. Tell your grown-ups. Okay, so we've got some lovely colour card, and then you are going to need a pair of scissors as well. Grown-ups, I'm going to talk to you during the activity about the scissors that I'm using today, just as a little tip, because I get lots of questions about this. But maybe you have some child-friendly scissors, or maybe just a small pair of scissors that your child is using. But please don't worry if your child is struggling to use scissors, because it is a tricky skill to learn. So good morning. Hi, Nikki. You are also going to need a pen of some sort. I've got 3, but you can just one pen will be fine, because we're going to do some writing, some drawing. And then you're also going to need some stickers. Don't we love stickers? Do you love stickers? Yeah, I do. Mine, I've got some circles and some stars and squares and halves. Oh, and I've even got some fish at the top. They're a little bit sparkly. Have you got some stickers too? Don't worry if you don't have any stickers. That's absolutely fine. All right, so do you know what I'm doing today? I'm going to be really kind. I'm going to do 2 activities with you today. That's right. I'm going to do 2 different activities. Very similar, but it's all really good to help with our learning and our playing and get our brains growing. So we're going to get started. Are you ready to start playing? Good. Yeah, me too. Well, it's lovely to have you here. So let's get started. My little boy's decided he didn't want to be in the video today, which is fine. So I am just choosing, good morning Jenny on Facebook, I am just choosing one of my pieces of card. And then this bit, now grown-ups, you might need to help with this bit, or grown-ups, you might need to do it all together. It all depends on what your little one can do. So I'm going to show you. So what I want you to do is I want you to wait, and I want you to see what I'm going to do first, and then you guys at home can copy it. Is that okay? Good. So I'll show you and then you can copy. So what we're going to do today is using our pen and one of the strips of paper, I am going to write the letters in my little boy's name. You will want to do the letters in your, in fact, no, I'm going to do the letters in my name. So I'm going to do them nice and big. I'm going to start with a capital letter and then the rest will be lowercase. That is really important, mummies and daddies and grown-ups, because we must always practice our name with one capital letter and then the rest lowercase. Very, very important. So I have written my name on there. Can you remember what my name is? Do you remember my name? It looks backwards on here because of the way that the screen is today. But my name is Claire. So I have written out all the letters for Claire. And then, using a different colour or just the same, whatever you've got to hand, you're going to draw a line in between the letters. Can you see that? So I've drawn a line, yeah? And then, the challenge for you, you're going to cut it up. And we're going to cut up these straight lines to make a puzzle so that we can practice making our name with the letters. So it's really easy. So we're going to use some scissors, but before we start using our scissors, we have to have a look, because when we use our scissors, we're using actually the three fingers. So we're using our thumb and our first two fingers. I'm struggling to say that today. So first of all, can you wiggle your thumbs at me? Can you make them say hello, good morning? Can you make them say hello to each other? Hello, hello, how are you? I'm good. So wiggle them at the grown-up, wiggle them at your grown-up, and say hello, hello. I'm going to use our thumbs, and then we're going to use the first two fingers, so it looks like we're doing a number 3. And we're using those, and this is what we use when we use our scissors. Now, before we start, grown-ups, these scissors are called Easy Grip. You can get them on Amazon. There is a link in my highlights in my account. They are brilliant because they have this spring at the bottom, because quite often with scissors, when we're first learning to use scissors, it's easy to push them together. It's actually pulling them apart that can be quite tricky, particularly for younger ones with little hands. So this spring is brilliant because it bounces back up, so it's literally a squeezing motion. For younger children, they can use their whole hand to squeeze, and as they develop, they can then move on to just the 2 fingers, which then helps them move on to just standard children's scissors. Doesn't matter if you don't have these, but I do think they are really beneficial for anyone struggling to use scissors. All right, so they're called Easy Grip, and I can always post them on afterwards. And then all we're going to do is, using our scissors, is we're going to cut a straight line, and we're going to cut all the way down and chop off our letters. So while I'm doing this, do you want to have a go with yours? Maybe you can do the letters, or maybe your grown-up can help you with the letters. And then draw the lines, and you're going to make lots of puzzle pieces. And you're going to chop up your name. Now it's your go. Do you want to have a go and see if you can do it? Use the card, write down all the letters in your name. And what did I say about when you write your name? We use a capital letter at the beginning and then all little letters. I don't want all capital letters. No way. Whatever you do, nice and little letters, because that's really important, particularly when we start school and we're going to be starting writing our name and things. So once you've done that and you've had a good, and now I know it takes a long time. It's really tricky using scissors, isn't it? So have a good go. That's it. And see if you can do as much as it yourself and chop them up. So, okay, if we're not sticking to the lines, grown-ups, that's absolutely fine. It's about the process. It's not about the outcome. So it's not about what it looks like, how neat it looks. It's about actually using the scissors and chopping up the pieces. And then once you've chopped up the pieces of your name, you can mix them all up and then lay them down. Oh, you're very kind. Thank you. And then lay them down. And now I wonder, do you think you can make your name again? Do you think you can put the puzzle pieces in the right order to spell your name? If you find that bit tricky, if your little one is bound to find that tricky, that maybe it's a little bit advanced for them, why not write their name again on a piece of card, on another strip of card rather, like this, and then they could find them and match them and lay them on top. So maybe you could do it that way. So you're making your own little puzzle, your own little game with your name. Oh, that rhymes, didn't it? Making a game with your name. So you can put them on, put them in the right order, have a look at the shapes, have a look at the letters that you've got in your name. And you can place them on top. There we go. And it's a bit of a matching game. And you can challenge each other to mix them all up. And maybe, grown-ups, maybe you could put some blank ones in there as well and challenge your little one. Oh no, we've got the is missing. Can we make our own? That sort of thing. Or maybe you could turn it over and they could have a go at writing them on the back. There's lots of games you can do with this. And it's really great to practice our name because our names are so special to us, aren't they? And it's nice to learn because once we've learned to recognise our name and recognise the letters in our name, we will spot our name all over the place, and particularly when you're starting school and you've got your names in your jumper and your lunchbox and you've got to collect everything, so it can be really handy. So I'm playing with my name, Claire, and I hope you're playing with your name too. Now I'm going to move on, but I know that you're probably still playing with yours, and that's okay. I'm just going to show a little one for the grown-ups now. If you're wanting to do a little bit more of the cutting practice, this is actually quite a big piece of card, so I'm going to cut it in half. We only need some little chunks of card for this one. Just a little bit of practice for getting little ones doing cutting. To actually cut something out, like a picture and go around something, is really tricky, and I wouldn't expect that till about the age of 4 or 5. But what we're doing is just, so for younger children, snipping, so fraying things like this, is a really great activity. Just lots of little snips can be really effective. So maybe your little one, if once they've finished, they're wanting to continue using scissors. So I don't know if yours is like mine, and once they've got a pair of scissors in their hand, they will literally shred everything. This is when, if you've got a handful of junk mail to hand, you know, all those catalogues and I say don't bin them, grab those out because they're normally lovely, really thin paper, and your little one can snip, snip, snip away, and they can quite often like rip it as well. So it's really satisfying. And then use all those shredded pieces to put your diggers through, all your animals and stuff, so you can reuse all that. So lots of snipping for particularly the younger children can be really effective. And then if your child's a little bit older and getting to grips with the scissors, a really nice activity you can do is the reason why we've got the scissors, the stickers, sorry, is I've just pulled off, I'm going to pull off 2 random stickers. You could do it with anything. You might have some left, I don't know about you, but I quite often have some left over from my magazines. Maybe you have the Paw Patrol magazine or Peppa Pig magazine, you've quite often got some left. Stick one right at the bottom, right at the edge, like that, and then stick one right at the top, right at the edge. Oh, it's so fiddly. I should have used some bigger stickers, shouldn't I, really? Sorry, it's hard to see that one. This is when you can see I'm not a professional. Blue Peter hasn't come calling. So I've got my stickers on here and here. And grown-ups, this is for you to do, and just to draw some lines between the stickers. So you might want to do some straight lines from the top to the bottom, and you're just going to encourage your little one, if they're wanting to practice using scissors, cutting one sticker to see if they can follow the line and go all the way to the top and reach the star. Yeah, we did it. So you could do it that way, or I'll quickly do another one. Let's get some lighter cards so you can see. I hope you're still playing with your names and your scissors. So it's very tricky not knowing how long it takes. And so what I would do, I'm just going to draw them out on here, or you could do dotted lines as well, is I would do some very simple lines. Sorry, I should maybe have had these prepped, shouldn't I? I've maybe done some very simple wavy lines and a very simple zigzag line, and that's really great for them to practice, particularly those that are getting really skilled at practicing to follow the lines, or a dotted line is fine as well, but make sure your zigzags and your curvy lines aren't too tight. If you imagine how hard that would be to do, that's really challenging. Keep it much simpler, and then just see if your little one can follow the lines. If they don't, and if they can't, that's fine. It's all still scissor practice. You know, if they go off and they chop it up, then that's absolutely fine. And yeah, like I said, once I give Mason a pair of scissors, he does not stop and he will just keep going. So junk mail, pieces of card, Any paintings you might get or piece of artwork that you're maybe not keeping are good for chopping up as well, and doing some things like that. So I hope that helped you today then, guys. I hope that gives you a few ideas of ways to play with your name. We've done the name puzzle, haven't we? Oh, nearly dropped it then. We've made our name puzzle, and you can keep playing with that one. And in fact, once you've made it, you can keep playing with it all day long. You could do lots of different colours and lots of different ways. Maybe, oh, I've got an idea. Maybe you could hide the pieces around the house and see if you can find all the parts of your name, something like that. You could do all sorts, couldn't you? Hide it in your sensory tub, anything like that. And then also have a go at practicing with your scissors. So I would say scissors are really tricky. I would say we're looking at around the 2 mark. Possibly a younger child might show interest, but possibly not. It's really hard to say. It just depends on the age and ability of your child. From about 2, I would get these as a first pair of scissors. These easy, I'm trying to show them. I shouldn't really want a black jumper, should I? If I hold them in front of a light piece of card, the Easy Grip scissors are ideal. I think they're a brilliant pair of scissors, particularly because they've got the bounce, so younger children are able to get the beginning grips of, and like I said, just snipping things. However, I must say, word of warning, they are metal and they are sharp, and they cut more than just paper. They cut card, they would cut hair and clothes and skin. Okay, so just a word of warning. Of course, you're going to be supervising anyway. Daddy Life Hacks, I get these on Amazon. There is a link in my account if it helps, or they're called Easy Grip. You can get them in red, blue and green are the ones I've always seen. And they're just brilliant and nice for squeezing. But like I said, it is a sharp blade, so you must watch with that one, okay? Ah, brilliant. Lots of chat about all the letters in their name. That's fantastic. And then when you're out and about, you can say, oh, we found an in your name and all that sort of stuff, can't you? So I hope that helps. Right, I'm going to have to go then, guys. It's swimming lesson for us now. But thank you very much for coming to play with me today. I hope you've either had a chance to make a name puzzle or you've just got a chance to practice with your scissors, which is brilliant. So thank you very much. Lovely to see you today. Oh, brilliant. Well done, Teddy. That's fantastic. Well, before we go, I think we need to say a big well done, don't we? I think, first of all, grown-ups, we need to say well done to our boys and girls. So can you say a big well done? Super duper. Can we say yeehaw? Fab, well done. You've all been working so hard. It's brilliant. I hope you have lots of fun playing today. And I think, boys and girls, we need to say a well done for our grown-ups as well, don't we? Do you want to give them a high five? Do you want to give them a high five and give them a well done? Brilliant. Okay, so thank you very much for coming to see me today and coming to play with me. It's been lovely to see you, and happy playing. Enjoy the rest of your day. Grown-ups, if you get a chance, I would love some photos. It doesn't have to be of your little one. It could just be of the activity. It'd be lovely to see what you've got up to and what you've been playing today. All right? Thank you very much, everybody. Have a lovely day and happy playing. Bye.